Everybody's talking about Sydney Sweeney, but jeans were never even supposed to be pants in the first place. Let's learn some history. It's 1853, and in the western US, the California gold rush is booming, and people every day are traveling to the California mountains in search of fortune and a new way of life. Amongst them is a German Jewish immigrant named Levi Strauss, but he wasn't just chasing gold, he was chasing opportunity. Levi had made the trip from New York City to the West Coast by boat and mule, traveling first by boat to Panama and then across the jungle of Panama by mule, and finally back on a boat towards San Francisco, all on his way to open a general goods store and sell dry goods and tools to the miners in California under the name Levi Strauss and Company. With him, he brought a rugged canvas material that he had hoped to sell for tents and wagon covers, but once he got there, he saw that the miners preferred to sleep under the stars or inside of a permanent structure and didn't really need a tent. But he also saw that they desperately needed a pair of quality pants to use in the mines, since most of the pants that they currently had would wear thin very quickly from the harsh conditions and were often made of wool, which held a lot of moisture and was hot and itchy to work in the mines. He noticed that the pockets specifically would get destroyed very fast and would need to be mended often from the miners using them to store heavy tools and ore. 5 years after arriving in California, Levi met a tailor from Reno, Nevada named Jacob Davis, who had the idea of reinforcing stress points on pants using copper rivets. But Jacob lacked the funding to patent this idea, so Levi partnered with him and helped provide the funding. In 1873, they received the patent for riveted work pants from the United States Patent Office, and after testing numerous fabric materials, they ended up landing on one made in Nimes, France, called Serge de Nîmes, like denim or denim. They decided to use a dye of wild indigo, or Indigofera tinctoria, which still looked good when faded and provided a natural mild bug repellent for mosquitoes and ticks, although that wasn't the main reason that they chose it over other dyeing options. They also integrated a small pocket to allow the miners to stash small, valuable items separately from the main pocket, and it was often used to carry gold dust or nuggets, allowing them to pay for things easier and making it harder to be pickpocketed. Nowadays, we call this the watch pocket, but pocket watches weren't very affordable or widely available when this design choice was made, so it was mostly intended for small vials of gold or other valuable items like knives and matches. Ever since, the blue jean has been a huge staple in fashion and work attire for its comfort and reliability. Do you still wear Levi's? Ever had a pair that lasted you years? Let me know in the comments and tag someone who literally lives in jeans. Thanks for watching.